I'm only good at faking two things: my understanding of why the Formula One subreddit is so popular, and mad guitar skill. So today we're going to talk about how just to fake guitar playing totally that you can learn in just like 10 minutes and you can kind of impress people, all right? So the number one thing you have to do is you have to tune your guitar to a very slept-on tuning, okay? Most guitars will be tuned to standard, which is E, A, D, G, B, E. We're going to tune to Dadgad, D, A, D, G, A, D. So you have to tune the outside strings down to a D. You can do this with just like a tuner app. There are free tuner apps on there. You just tune it down, use the tuning pegs, tune this one down from an A to a D, the high one down from a E to a D, E to D, and then the second to the bottom from B to A. Then you'll end up with D, A, D, G, A, D. First of all, if you just show up to somebody's house, take their guitar, take out an app, and start retuning it, you already seem super sophisticated, and people will be like, this guy, this girl knows what they're doing. They're retuning a guitar, right? So now when you just play it open like that, it already sounds a little more sophisticated, a little fancier, right? But we're not done there. We're going to fake some mad skill. We're going to go to the 4th string down, okay? So, again, D, A, D, G. This is going to be the G string. This is where the magic lies. This is the only string that we have to fret. Again, when you fret a string, again, assuming you have no guitar skill because you're faking mad guitar skill right now, the 2nd fret, right, you just put your finger there, come straight down to fret it, and then you'll get tone out of that string, and it goes higher and higher, right? We just have to remember a pattern that is going to give us all the notes across this one string that's going to sound really great, okay? So to do that, we have to talk about whole steps and half steps. A whole step is 2 frets, a half step is 1 step. That's the only amount of music theory, as it were, that you're going to have to learn to do this. But basically, open sounds like this. You're going to fret just the 2nd fret on that G string. And right there, these are just kind of 2 chords that you have, right? It's really simple to do. So that's just an open string, then a whole step. Then we're going to go another whole step right there. See, open, 2, 4, and another whole step. Open, 2, 4, 6. You can do that with 1 finger. Now again, if you'll notice, see the angle at which my finger is coming down on the string? If you come flat like this, you might hit the strings behind it. So again, we're trying to trick people into them thinking that you know what you're doing. So kind of pop that up. There you go. 2, 4, 6. Here's a half step. Okay? When you do the half step thing, go pointer to middle. That's a pro tip right there. Alright, so if we're to call these in intervals, as it would be open, whole, half. And then we're going to finish it out to this 12th fret, whole, half. Okay, so by the fret numbers it would be open, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12. Okay, so eventually you can kind of create this map in your mind's eye where you can switch back and forth between these. Even just playing them in order sounds interesting, but then just kind of randomly go back and forth. Amazing, right? You've just faked mad guitar skill, just like that. People will be like, where did you study? And then you can be like, oh, I have a Celtic grandfather that taught me all his ways from the old days, because people associate this tuning Dadgad with Celtic music. By the way, I have a Celtic band called the Emeryld Ryders where I faked an entire history of sophistication in this kind of music. You should definitely check out. Linked below in the description of this video, because it's pretty awesome. Emeryld Ryders, we ride. Those who ride, let me know in the comments. I see you out there. But if we were to measure these in an intervallic formula, that could be your next sophisticated just buzzword, intervallic formula. You sound smart. People will invite you back to parties. They'll be like, I know this guy, I know this girl that's super, super smart. They know dadgad intervallic formulas. We can just memorize this. We can rememorize it. Doesn't that suck when like you're starting to sound smart and then you just betray yourself with like a misstep? Yeah, I was just rememorizing some intervallic formulas. Everything after the false word just sounds like gibberish. But if we think of these in whole steps and half steps, we would have whole, 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 half, whole, whole, half. Now, usually when people think of the intervals of something musically, they think of the major scale. That would be whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. You could easily do that on this too, on maybe either the low or the high string. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Again, either of these work, but I do think in this specific tuning, which again is easy to get to, it sounds a little... It sounds spicy, it sounds fun, it sounds less basic because it is a totally slept on tuning. So definitely retune your guitar to this and then just impress your friends, impress your family, impress your loved ones, impress people who up to this point thought you were a total loser, because now you know intervallic formulas. You've rememorized how this works. You have a funny quip about how the Formula One subreddit is unduly popular. Why is that so popular? I'm total noob. I'm not hating. I just don't understand how it's always on the front page, and I feel a little left out. I feel a little left behind. So let me know how I can get educated on that to further my eloquence in just pop culture. And then check out some of the Emeryld Ryders music, and check out this guitar, the D'Angelico Tammany XL right here. Affiliate link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon.